What's up, guys? Ryan here with Southern Reptiles. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Monday. We just had a big tropical storm blow through on Sunday, so pretty much all day Sunday through the night. It was probably about 50-mile-an-hour winds and a lot of rain. Everything is flooded, and on top of it, we've had a lot of rain over the past 2 weeks before the storm even came through, but that's okay. No big deal. Everything's just a little flooded out. The only species that I had to bring inside were the Indian star tortoises, just because they don't do so well with a ton of rain. They're where they come from, they're very dry. They have a kind of a monsoon type season, but even when it rains there, it's still very hot, so they don't see any cooler temperatures with that moisture. So I just have to be careful when I have them outside, if they are getting wet, that they're not cooling down as well. So I bring them in the garage when it rains a lot, because in that night it can get into the 70s and it can develop some respiratory infections and things like that, which can be deadly if left untreated, and that's never good. So if you're watching, please hit the subscribe button, and also please hit the thumbs up and stay tuned. All right, so I have the Indian stars. I'm just soaking them in a little bit of water. I know I just gave a whole statement about how they shouldn't have a lot of moisture, but when I'm keeping them in this tub in my garage with heat lamps, they tend to poop a lot. So I soak them to clean them off and clean the tub out, and then I dry it out and I get them back in the garage. But this is just the tub that I keep them in over these, very rainy periods when we have a tropical storm or just a week-long prediction of rain. And so these are a few of my males and females, and they're beautiful, beautiful tortoises. I love these. I love this species so much. Just have to be very mindful with them and the moisture, unlike the redfoots and cherryheads and yellowfoots and elongateds and other species that can handle a ton of moisture and basically become more active when we have a lot of rain. These guys can just very easily rapidly decline from the moisture. So I'm just very hands-on with them when it's raining like this. So I'm just giving them like a 10-minute soak just to clean some poop off of them, and then I get them dried off and back in the garage with the heat lamps going for the evening. All right, so the Indians are nice and soaked, cleaned up. They're back in this is just a temporary tub. I know it's close quarters, but this is just until the rain subsides. Probably be back outside by tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest. So I just have them in here. They're nibbling on some Missouri pellets and just relaxing and drying out. And I just have a small heat light on during the day, and I put a ceramic heat bulb on at night to keep the warmth but not have the light. So yeah, these guys are enjoying their time inside and staying dry and healthy. So I saw one of my female pancakes. Actually, it was this female, this lighter one right here. She was just laying a little while ago. Well, I don't know if she laid for sure, but she was nesting right here. You can kind of see where it looks a little bit disturbed there. It's very hard to tell. Only way I know that she laid there was because I saw her digging. If I didn't see her digging, I probably wouldn't even have noticed. But and I have missed babies before and had them hatch naturally, so it is possible. But since I saw her nesting, I'm gonna dig up. This is actually her 4th egg she's laid this year, so it's awesome. That's a lot of eggs for a female pancake. So just kind of gently uncover this, and there you see the egg right there. So it's just one egg that they lay. I've yet to have a female pancake lay 2 eggs. They say it is possible, but I've never had it happen. I've only gotten single eggs, and I'm grateful for that. This is an awesome species that not many people breed and successfully breed anyway, and I'm very happy for the eggs I've been getting for the last 2 years from my adults. So there's one nice egg right there. Gonna get that one in the incubator. I'm actually gonna have 3 other good eggs incubating right now, 2 of which are probably going to be hatching in the next week or 2. So if you are looking for a pancake tortoise hatchling, feel free to shoot me an email or a message. I usually sell them for around $400 plus shipping. The thing I love about pancake hatchlings is just they come right out of the egg ready to eat, and ready to go. Just, I think it has something to do with the harsh conditions they live in Africa, and they need to be ready to go, otherwise they won't survive long. So very cool. Glad I got that egg. So not only do I, breed tortoises, sell tortoises, and buy tortoises, but I also take tortoises in from time to time. I had a Facebook follower of mine named Jamie contact me about a Redfoot tortoise that they basically essentially rescued from Craigslist or Facebook. I can't remember where they found it, but the tortoise was underweight, not living in the greatest conditions, and as a result it looks like it maybe had the onset of metabolic bone disease, which is basically caused by lack of UVB, lack of proper diet, lack of movement, things like that. And it can be kind of a combination of things. And this tortoise, since they got it, has made an incredible turnaround. I think they said that it's almost doubled in size and weight, and they basically contacted me and said, hey, this tortoise is doing great now, but over here in Texas, I don't think I could give it the best possible life. So would you be willing to take it in and kind of just keep it forever? And I said, sure, I would be honored to do that. So I was lucky enough that they sent this Redfoot tortoise over to me, and basically I'm going to keep it, for the rest of its life, or for the rest of my life anyway, because as we know, these tortoises live a long time. So I'm going to take a look at her. I haven't even seen her yet. I got to open up the box. She just got here. Right now it's just been like perfect shipping conditions because it's not too hot and not too cold. So let's take a look at her. Okay, so I got the box opened up here. And look at her, she is beautiful. When Jamie sent me the pictures of her, I just love that orange head. Just an awesome Redfoot right there. As you can see, what I was speaking of before, we kind of have a little curvature of the spine, or that dip there in the shell looks like, some minor metabolic bone disease, and that basically just happens from, lack of UVB, diet, things like that. So, but Jamie did an incredible job getting this tortoise back to health, and now it's going to live out its remaining days, retired in sunny South Florida, living outside. It's going to be with a group of Redfoots of mine, and just going to be munching on weeds and eating mangoes and Missouri tortoise diet and living the life. So just what a beautiful tortoise. I love that bright orange head. And when Jamie sent me a picture of it, it looked like a completely different tortoise when they first got it, and now it just looks like it's doing awesome. So I'm very happy that I got this and excited to see the future. She's just very heavy, has clearly been eating really well, and I'm glad that somebody like this person did this and took their time to rescue this tortoise and bring it back to health, and it's gonna live a very happy life from this point on. Alright guys, I got the eggs in the incubator. As you can see, the incubator is filling up very quickly. These are all pancake eggs right here. So these are a lot of cherry heads, redfoots, and other species. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. I know it was a little short. I'm going to try to do some more videos this week while the weather's cooperating, so bear with me. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. You can see any turtles and tortoises I have available on my website at southernreptiles.net. And feel free to email me or private message me with any questions on Facebook at facebook.com/southernreptiles. You can also visit my Instagram at instagram.com/thesouthernreptiles. Have a great evening, everybody. Good night.